Aries, and welcome to the Green Women Tarot. This is a reading for you for the month of July 2020, just to see what's on the cards for you, what sort of energies are surrounding you at this time, and what's going to come your way. So before we dive into the actual tarot reading, we need to consult the oracle. So let's see what the oracle has to say to Aries for the month of July 2020. What messages does the oracle have for Aries for the month of July for 2020? What messages does the oracle have for Aries for the month of July 2020? Let's see what you get. So let's see what you get with your starting off oracle reading. Ooh. Okay. You get the rings, commitment. That's coming with a card of reward, the coins, and compromise, the newlyweds. So you've got the newlyweds with the ring. So let's see. A card of compromise. It's time to leave. The coach is here, but who will pull and who will steer? So it looks like a partnership is entered into. And commitment. True love is absolute, for when measured in degrees, love becomes a weapon and constancy a tease. So you're entering into a partnership that requires commitment and can go a long way and be stable. You also get the coin, a card of reward. Give it with your left hand and take it with your right, but always try to put some by for when the times are tight. So there may be an exchange of money. Dowry. No, we don't do that much anymore, do we? Right, so we've got the newlyweds, the ring, and the coin. So it looks like an old-fashioned partnership forming there. For Aries, let's see what the reading shows for you, Aries, for July 2020. I'm not going to say all Aries are going to get married now, but for some of you, there may be a partnership on the cards. Right, let's see what messages are on the cards for Aries for the 4th week of June 2020. What messages are on the cards for Aries for the 4th week of June 2020? What messages are on the cards for Aries for the 4th week of June 2020? This is a big spread, so I'm not going to pull the 15 cards. I think I'll just take it from the top of the deck. Right, this is where you are. You get the Hangman, the Three of Swords, and the Queen of Wands. What's brought you to where you are? Your challenges. Your advice from Spirit. And your final outcome. Bottom of the deck, is Empress, again, of marriage. Right. Or we shall say it is as a general reading, partnerships. Well, interestingly enough, you have right in the centre the Three of Swords, which in these times often denotes heartache, betrayal. But within this reading, I'm thinking it is less angst of the heart, and more angst of the mind. There is a dilemma, a problem, a struggle, a mental struggle to do with your heart's desire. You choose not to move forward with things at this point right now because you need to get more perspective on the situation. You choose to hold, to not make decisions, to not go forward with things while you get your head around an issue. And in holding back on taking action, indeed in moving yourself away from a situation, even if it is only in a mental capacity, you gain some enlightenment into the situation. Things become clearer. You move forward with understanding the situation better. You have the Queen of Wands, which depicts a fiery passion. And a tapping into your intuitive side in order to gain enlightenment and answers in your problem. What's brought you to this situation is again, a partnership. You have right in the center of this row of cards the Two of Cups, which donates a partnership, the beginning phases of a union, and it's often a union of an emotional degree, but it could also be a partnership in business for some of you. This union seems to be brought forward regarding financial issues or physical resources. The Six of Coins is all about an act of charity, give and take in money situations, and it's echoed here in your oracle card, the coin. An attainment. I feel you have, for many of you, I'm getting a sense that a partnership has begun, and it involves an equal amount of give and take, and this has brought you to a level of attainment, of joyful attainment, a point where you are celebrating your achievements that you have endeavoured and worked for. I get a sense you may well be celebrating them with friends. This seems like a very personal reading. So for some of you, yes, partnership and a celebration about it, and it's a give and take. equal amounts and an exchange of resources. And yet, you know, you're perhaps a little hesitant to move it forward. Your challenges are to get a master your emotions, to bring yourself to a point where you're able to counsel wisely. Sorry, I'm just staring at the images here. They're really beautiful. So you've got the Page of Cups, the King of Cups, and the Three of Wands. Getting to grips with having to adapt to a new situation, and it could well be adapting to how a new partnership works, how the dynamics work, and that change that brings, that a new partnership brings in working with someone. I'm getting a sense in this partnership there is a very fiery and passionate element that perhaps has you a little perturbed, wondering whether it's something that can really go the distance or whether it is something that's going to be a flash in the pan. There's an energy in this partnership that is alluring, certainly creative and very fiery, which can unsettle you or your partner. And this creates a flood of emotions, worry, and I'm getting a sense of a fair amount of vying for position, to see who's going to, as in this card says, who will lead, who will pull and who will steer. This may be the issues, the challenge here is in finding who is going to take the lead, who is going to be the dominant one. Really, a good partnership requires equal balance, equal give and take. But it does seem that one of you is providing wise counsel and compassionate understanding towards another who is just overwhelmed with the intensity of this union and the joy and subsequent insecurity it makes you feel, because for some of you it may feel too good to be true. Your challenge furthermore is to move this forward on a practical and working level towards a future, a stable and I want to say abundant, but I'm meaning abundance in all aspects, not financial abundance. But yes, there's a challenge to move it forward from beautiful romance into something that's going to work for the future and bring in a steady flow of rewards, a steady income of rewards and possibilities and development in practical ways. Yeah, you see, you have in your In your advice column, in your advice row, you have you have a victory at a cost. You have the attempting to solve an issue, a problem, and the solving of it is taken out of your hands almost. It's ruled. Judgment calls you and you rise up again like a phoenix from the ashes. It's almost like you have to end something in order to bring this forward. There is a decision that needs to be made, and that decision is going to be hurtful to someone around you and may well cause some degree of alienation. And perhaps this is where your hesitancy is impounded. You feel you're destined to take up with this passionate and promising union, but in order to do so, you are required to give something up or to leave people around you alienated, and that may be causing you conflict. But at the same time, you're so drawn to it, it feels like destiny. As I said, the decision may well be taken out of your hand, and the answers is to work towards a fair compromise, a fair give and take in any aspect of your life that you'll be leaving behind, whether it's a work or a relationship that you'll be ending. I'll actually put this card there then. Goes quite well with that line as well. So then you have, as your final outcome, the Emperor. Someone gains dominance, and it's clear who is in charge of holding the reins in this partnership. And there is a moving towards building a stable and rich environment for this partnership. But someone is definitely going to have the leadership role. This person will feel that they are the one to provide a stable and solid foundation to the partnership, but it does seem in the end there is one person in the partnership who has the lead role. However, the Nine of Coins denotes a stable and secure environment in which you are safe and secure and reaping the benefits of hard work put into this reward, this relationship or this partnership. Because remember, as it's a general reading, we have to keep it general for everyone. We can't say all Aries are going to get married in July, because that would be mad. You also have the High Priestess. I feel that although on a practical level, one member of the partnership may hold the reins and call the shots, the other half is providing support and equilibrium in a spiritual level. So while the one goes off and does the daily grind, the other supports them through intuitive knowledge, wisdom, guidance, and stability, providing a stable environment in which to grow and develop on a material level. So it does seem a partnership may well be entered into, which has some cost, but is pretty much irresistible, as it feels destined. It feels like it's karmic, real karmic union, with a bit of a struggle regards to dominance, but with an overall secure and fruitful future, and a future which is denoted by the Empress, who is all about family, creativity, nurturing, protecting. So there you have it. I mean, Aries, I think that's a little bit of a scary read. It looks like there is a very profound partnership developing for you in the month of July. Well, I hope you enjoyed your reading, and if you did, please remember to like, share and subscribe. Have a good month, and God bless you till we meet again.